Welcome to the Mina Reiss Library's Intro to the Library tutorial. Today, we will be learning about finding and accessing peer-reviewed resources. When you find an article published in a peer-reviewed journal, it means that it underwent thorough examination by a panel of experts, i.e., academic peers. The reviewers evaluate the author's use of research methods, the paper's contribution to existing literature, and verify the author's cited works on the topic. Papers published in these journals are approved by experts and are considered the most reliable sources of information for research papers in higher education. In this tutorial, we will talk about what components researchers should look for in a resource to ensure that it's peer-reviewed, and how to find these resources in the Graduate Center Library's OneSearch feature. We will also discuss how to find peer-reviewed resources in Gale OneFile Health and Medicine, Academic Search Complete, JSTOR, ProQuest, and the directory of open access journals. Feel free to skip forward to the sections that would be most useful for your research. It is essential to identify the authors and their affiliations. You can see here that this article's author's credentials are listed with a link to further information. A comprehensive list of references or works cited should be included at the conclusion of the paper, detailing the sources utilized in the research. These works are customarily published by professional associations, university publishers, or other academic outlets, and exist to report research results or discuss ongoing research. Coming up, we will see how to find peer review resources on OneSearch. This is the homepage of the Mina Reiss Library website at library.gc.cuny.edu. To find OneSearch, look under Research on the left-hand side, and then click on OneSearch. Under OneSearch, I am doing an advanced search for ableism and academia. When I click Search, you can see that I have over 200 results. When I scroll down on the left-hand side here, I can click Peer Reviewed. And when I update my search, you can see that all of my results have this little purple eyeball that let me know that each result is peer-reviewed. Now we are going to see how to access peer-reviewed resources in Gale OneFile Health and Medicine. This database can be found under G under A to Z databases. Here, you can click on Advanced Search. I'm going to use the same search terms here. Scroll down, make sure that peer-reviewed journals is checked off. And when I click Search, you can see my results are peer-reviewed. There is a check mark over here. You can also find Academic Search Complete under A to Z databases. Recreating this search in Academic Search Complete, I scroll down to here, click Peer Reviewed, notice all the other limiters, and when I click Search, you can see all the peer-reviewed options. On Academic Search Complete, there is a gold check mark. Next, we will look at JSTOR, also under A to Z databases. Finding peer-reviewed content on JSTOR is slightly less straightforward than some other databases. Most of the journals collected here are peer-reviewed. Primary sources on JSTOR, in addition to open content such as community collections or open images and research reports, are not peer-reviewed. Though I can be assured that most journal articles on JSTOR are peer-reviewed, there are some criteria that I can examine to make sure. Under the article's title, I can see the name of the journal in which this article is published. When I click on the name of the journal, I can learn more about it, and in the description, see that it is a peer-reviewed interdisciplinary forum. Additionally, when I am scrolling down on the left-hand side, I can click on References and see this article's works cited. In the contents of this volume, I can scroll down and see the list of contributors. And here, I can find the author's name as well as their credentials. ProQuest can be found under A to Z databases as well. You can see there is a peer-reviewed limiter right under the search. And when you see your options here, you can see that they're all from scholarly journals. You can also click here right on the journal and see a preview of publication details and confirm that this is a peer-reviewed resource. Last, find the directory of open access journals in A to Z databases. All articles on DOAJ are peer-reviewed before publication. However, it's easy to verify this while accessing your articles. Doing a search in DOAJ, I can select an article. I can easily see the author's affiliations right here. And when I click here to learn more about the journal, I can learn more about the journal's double anonymous peer review and find even more information on the journal's About page. And of course, I can see the references, the work cited, at the bottom of the article. We hope this information was of use, but if you still have questions, the GC librarians are always here to help. Check the description notes to contact us. To plan ahead of time, feel free to make an appointment with your subject librarian. Otherwise, we offer chat, phone, and email reference options. More details in the show notes. You're always welcome at the reference desk on the second floor, right near the fancy elevator doors. Check out the reference hours before you come visit. Thanks for watching.